What's up, guys? Fight Fearless. How are we today? Let's get started. This is Cali 1, Cali, Arnis, Eskrima. We're gonna get started. Intro into Cali. What's up, my friend over there? How are you? Just wanna see what's up with everybody first. We're gonna get started with Cali. Cali is Filipino sword, stick, and knife fighting, and it's pretty cool. For those of you that don't know. All right, I'm not gonna chat with you guys. We'll chat with you guys in a second. Let's get started. So, understanding Cali. So we've got angles and we've got footwork that differentiates Cali from any other martial art. Okay, we've been talking about boxing in the past couple of days. We've done kickboxing. Obviously, you know the difference. Kickboxing, you're using your legs, so there's a lot of different leg exercises that we do that you can check out on fightfearless.com or check out on the YouTube. Subscribe with us there too as well. Get all the notifications because we're working out every day. 1 o'clock today, we're covering Cali. So if you've never heard of Cali, it is sword, stick, and knife fighting. It's also called Arnis. It's also called Eskrima. So there's 3 different names for it. The differentiator is Cali is, and I may actually be twisting this up, but one is one-handed and one is 2 hands. So Eskrima, I would say Cali is 2 hands, Cali is the double stick, and Eskrima is 1 stick. But either way, all I'm saying here is that we're going to be covering the differentiating Cali versus any other martial art, boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and why it's so awesome in terms of adding it to MMA. If you're an MMA fighter, using different angles. Okay, so boxing as jab, cross, hook, uppercut, overhands. Okay, those are basic MMA, and you see in UFC fights, you see in MMA fighters, they're throwing jab, cross, overhands, right? Pretty basic stuff. Then you see like guys who are doing tricks and they're like, oh, spinning back fist, spinning back elbow, and you're like, whoa, that's so cool. Even the shoulder, oh, that was so cool from Conor McGregor. But now we've also got, when we're talking about Cali, we've got different angles. So the main 2 angles that Cali has, or Eskrima or Arnis, is angle 1 and angle 2. Angle 1 coming from the same side shoulder, and angle 2 coming from the opposite side shoulder. What does that mean? So in terms of boxing or in MMA, okay, maybe that's a jab, cross, and I throw like a hammer fist, or a jab, cross, and maybe that just changes my angle up. So that's why I like using the sticks, because it gives you the full rotation that you need to really give you the form. Okay, so as we're training the Cali, I know you guys don't have sticks at home, so don't even worry about it. You can just imagine, you're throwing the sticks in your hand. You're more or less like as if it were a knife. So if you have a knife, maybe you want to grab a knife, you can try practicing it with a knife, or you can try practicing it with a pen, because all of this comes down to knife, stick, even a gun. All right, so all these techniques. So let's get into it. Back to our angles and footwork. Angles and footwork, that's what differentiates Cali, is the angles and the footwork. The angles we've already kind of incorporated. I love to incorporate the V step, or I call it the V step, which is female footwork for Cali. Okay, and if you may notice here, we've got 2 sticks, making an X formation. I'm just gonna change so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, and our footwork for this here is, if we go forward and I go to advance and attack you, then that's our female footwork. I step forward, left, and right on either side. Okay, and then if I want to go back, I step back. This is male footwork. I step back. I step back. Okay, and either way, I'm turning my shoulder. My outside shoulder is going to go in, and then as you go forward, the inside shoulder is going to go in. Okay, here, or get your shoulder back, and it all comes down to the footwork. So I step forward, I step forward, I step back, I step back, I step back, step forward, step back, back, forward. All right, and we've got a little bit of a footwork drill that we can work on either side. All right. I won't go too much into that because I know you guys don't have much at home as far as the sticks and everything, but it's pretty simple, the angles. Okay, so you're either going back at a 45-degree angle, or you're going forward at a 45-degree angle. All right, that's enough for that. All right, so now when we're going into our angles, okay, working with Kali or working with a stick, you always want to have a puño. Puño is basically a fist distance on the end. That way you can hook and pull and kind of strip the weapon as well. So you just want to have a bottom to the knife or bottom to the stick. Okay, from here we're going to angle 1 and angle 2. Angle 1 and angle 2. All right. So this is you have just a stick. You just have a stick. Then the stick is your weapon. You have a hammer. This is a hammer. You got a screwdriver. It's a screwdriver. Whatever it is in your hand, angle 1, angle 2. These are 2 slashing motions. Most important to know in Kali or in Eskrima. Okay. We do that on both hands, so make sure we do it with the other hand too as well. All the way through, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. Nice. Now, when I'm slashing through, I want to make sure that I'm always consistent. And that's where you're going to get the rotation out of your wrist, and you're also going to get more power into your punch. When you connect, when you punch somebody, how you connect with the punch is how you transfer your power and how you transfer the strength into that punch. Right? So when you make impact, you want to make impact in a way that you're not going to, for one, you're not going to break your own knuckles. 2, you're going to transfer as much power as possible. And the way we're going to do that is by clinching the fist at the last second. It's going to rotate the wrist, and it focuses all of your strength into the first 2 knuckles. The beauty of working with a stick is that by me gripping the stick and hitting with, snapping with power here, I'm actually strengthening those same muscles that I use when I'm punching. So if I were to punch you now, I have more strength out of it because I worked the strength of the stick. Okay? So with that being said, like I said, I want to hit with the same point. So always imagining you've got a blade here and sticking consistent with the blade. Cut through with the blade, cut through with the blade, cut through with the blade, cut through with the blade. Always consistent, consistent, consistent with your flow and where you're hitting. All the way through with your shoulder, shoulder to chin, just like when you're boxing. If I were to box, it's the same kind of theory, the same understanding. Either it's an angle 1, angle 2, angle 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's go into our angles. What are our angles? We've got it goes up to 12, it goes up to 16, depends on the coach, depends on the trainer, depends on the advancement of what you're doing. Obviously the advanced levels, you get up to like 16 different angles coming down at these different angles, but I learned basic 9. So we've got angle 1 from the same side shoulder, angle 2 from the opposite shoulder, 3 same side shoulder but through the middle body, 4 coming back, 5 down the middle, 6 from underneath, 7 other side, 8 comes straight up from at the bottom, and 9 coming straight down. And then again there's 10 and 11 and 12 to the bottom. Anyway, but just depends. So if we stick with the basic 9, it keeps it simple, and we can add it into our MMA, and we can kind of use it into everything else. So keep it simple and stick with the 9, and let's just work with the basic 4 first. So angle 1, 2, 3 through the middle, 4, and make it 5. Let's start with 5. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that'll be our basic angle work. So you can do that angle work with or without. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With or without a stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your other hand close to your heart. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same side shoulder as your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Cool. We want to do the other side too as well, so just get those same angles on the other side. We'll put it together with our footwork and angle 1. So angle 1, same side shoulder, opposite hand. Now another thing too, when you're doing your footwork and when you're doing sword fighting or stick fighting or knife fighting, you're going to want to fight with your power hand. So if you're faster, you're more agile, you're quicker with your right hand, so it's your drying hand, it's your active hand, your yang hand, then you want to have your right foot forward. So you may box with your left foot forward to have your power hand come off the back, but in knife fighting, you want that foot forward. So you get used to switching your stance, put your right foot forward, and now you're fighting with your right hand. Right? Left foot forward, you're fighting with your left hand. Okay? So we'll go back in, let's do it one more time with the left hand this time. So now with your opposite or non-dominant hand, put the left foot forward or right foot forward. Either way, it's fine for now, but it's working the same side. 1, 2, opposite shoulder, 3 through the middle, 4, and 5 straight down the middle. Just get you guys to see my face there. Okay, so here we go. Right hand now, right hand, right shoulder, angle 1, angle 2, 3, 4, 5, angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little faster, I'll do it without the hand here. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, see again, it does some nice. So let's go back and do the right time 5 times on the right fast. Right foot forward, right hand forward, angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, punch straight down the middle. Whether you have a stick or you don't, or you have a knife or you don't, these are your basic slashing motions if you had a knife. If you were forced to cut somebody, I know that's like a terrible thing to say, but if you were forced to, in a situation where there was a knife, there was a weapon, there was a situation, you had to grab a weapon, how would you use that weapon? Would you just, one hit? One hit's not gonna do it. You need to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and you finish them off with that last one, okay? All right, feel strong, fight fearless here now, okay? Let's get it again. Same side, you're gonna slash through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down the middle. Go a little bit faster. 1, 2, full swing. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check those angles. Let's do it. Switch the other foot. Left foot forward, left hand. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, 4, 5. Work the muscle. 1, high. Come down at a 45. Check your angles. Because I know I tell people this. I do it with you in person. And I see that we're like super low, super low. It's the same angle every time. You want to come high, come down, strike down at a 45, strike across the throat here, the carotid artery, or hit the chin. Throat, carotid artery, or hit the chin and face. Here we go. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Switch. Let's do it again. 2 more sets. 1, 2, 3. You can do it on your knees like I'm doing. This is really good for the core. This is great for the core. You can do it standing. 5. Switch. Oh. Left hand, left foot forward. Go. 1, 2, 3. Other hand close to your heart so you don't cut yourself. 4, 5. One more time on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. You know what? Just a little bit of footwork. Finish out with the V steps. So switching, alternating your stance. Step one foot in, step that foot back to the middle, other foot out at a 45. Just do that. 1. Back and forth. Keep your feet going. Keep the footwork going. Hup. Step and switch. Hup. Step and switch. Lean in. Step to the left, lean to the left. Step to the right, lean to the right. Lean. Get your head out of the way. Use this hand, push. Slap it out the way. Slap. Same side hand, same side foot. Lean your head to the same side. Oh hell, and one more time because they're really hitting us. We're defending. We're defending. We're getting out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right, now hit them with that 5 count. 5 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right foot forward, right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left foot forward, left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more either side. 4 more. Switch. 1 more either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he's dead. Help him out. But he deserved it. He attacked my family. He attacked my... He was fucking... I don't know. Anyway, much respect to you guys. Thank you for watching. It's cool to have you guys. It's cool to have a good amount of people here. So that's cool. That was our Kali. That's sword stick knife fighting, Filipino sword stick knife fighting. Did you like that? Did you enjoy that? Was that cool? Have you ever heard of that stuff before? Is this something that you like? And would you like to see more of it? Awesome. Cool. Nice, man. Yeah, good to see you. I haven't seen you in here before, so it's always good to see new faces. So cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, that was kind of cool, huh? We're going to get the footwork in there, get those angles. I mean, a lot of that stuff it's just kind of coming up as we go along. So keep subscribe with this on YouTube. Subscribe with me on YouTube there and get all the other workouts that we've done so far. Breath work. We do breath work every morning. So if you're just tuning in now and like, oh, this is kind of cool. We're doing this every day at 1. Kali. We just went over capoeira the other day, which is Afro-Brazilian kickboxing. Now we're getting into Filipino sword stick and knife fighting. So it's kind of cool. Definitely some different interesting stuff, and you can do it at home. I mean, you don't need weights, you don't need nothing, you just need to do it. So subscribe with us on fightfearless.com. Get your meal plan, free meal plan, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. Much respect. Love you guys. AKA Treasure Channel, Treasure Island. Oh, if you only knew, Fight Fearless Island. Fight Fearless Island.